I have not heard good things.
Blaze has kept the Parchment of Power safe so far, but he won't withstand a full-on assault from Lilith on its...
Get inside, and you can go straight to hell. Oh, she's scared! Oh, crap. That's just cheating.
Surrender the page, Blaze.
Nice meat suit, lady.
Surrender, or be destroyed.
They dug up Junior, too.
Child.
Struck a nerve, huh? Then you're gonna love this. Heard you were dead, Johnny. That was the idea. I'd ask what you were doing here, but I just pumped a few rounds in his chest.
The legendary Johnny Blaze. I have heard much
Hear that? This is your fault. Play with Mama all you want. I've got people to save. Mama?
Long story.
We'll just have to hope Blaze can handle the escape on his own. You've got a big problem of your own to deal with. Call that one a Deathtrailer. The monsters she's summoning are going to make things a lot harder unless you destroy them too.
Take out the big lady and her rock collection. Got it.
And just because Lilith decided to talk through this one, don't feel the need to show it any mercy.
Should do the trick. I'm gonna rip you a new one. Maybe it's time you quit this racket. Attached to that face. You aren't good enough for me. Your time has come.
I think...
Their loyalty is unwavering.
I will not be defied.
We got some real competition.
Still they persist.
Destroying those altars may be the fastest way to break them down.
Assuming we can get past that Guardian.
Not my first rock monster rodeo. Nothing to worry about.
I'm going in. Haven't felt this good in years. Watch my back!
Whatever gets the job done.
Now that was something. Leave some for the rest of us.
My servants join the fray.
I must be doing something right.
Any altars you don't destroy, she'll attempt to turn into monuments. Shrines to Lilith that manipulate the battlefield.
Never knew my mother was so vague.
I assume that comes with the territory when you have a cult following to maintain.
Bad luck for you, bub.
I'm glad you're on our side.
Lilith won't be happy to see her favored ones fall so easily.
You cannot resist, child. The prophecy will be fulfilled.
Maybe so. But not today.
Let's hope not.
Not so tough without that little pop gun of yours. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Not as much as me. Somehow, you get uglier every time I see you.
And you get smaller. Runt! Stop fussing over me, you idiots. After them!
No escape this time, Creed.
I was gonna
Mommy gave you another chance. Too bad she couldn't do something about that face.
You're full of jokes now. But let's see how spill your guts.
Already killed you once. Ain't gonna be a problem doing it again.
We're stronger.
See, that wasn't so hard.
That was the hard part, right? I should be flattered.
You're gonna pay for what you've done here. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Small man talks a big game.
Now it's my turn.
Better come up with something new.
Let's settle this. Primary objective is down.
He's down, but not out yet.
I will not fall for the same ruse twice.
Thought as much. You're welcome.
Enough of this.
Easy, kid. These were his people.
We did what we could, Blaze.
That's what folks with bloody hands always say.
If we do not stop the Midnight Sun, the entire world will get far bloodier.
Not my problem anymore. Forget the damn prophecy. I know I sure as hell am.
Aren't you gonna follow him?
Nah, he may not have been listening. But I am. Keep talking, kid.
What happened at that carnival was a tragedy.
One that could have been avoided.
If you did not keep so many secrets...
Oh, what is this, a duet? Since when did you two get so chummy?
Don't change the subject.
The spirits of vengeance have always been the secret guardians of the Parchment of Power.
Guardians? Blaze is probably using the page as toilet paper right now.
I met the guy. You're giving him too much credit.
We did what we had to do. That secret kept the page out of our enemies' hands for centuries.
At what cost?
You cannot win this war with secrets.
Magic is right. If we're going to stop Lilith from causing any more massacres, we need to come clean with each other. Now.
There is nothing else, Captain.
I wish I could believe you.
So do I.
Then I don't see a point in continuing this conversation.
This...
You know, it's kind of rude to walk around in here, not give me so much as a hello.
I assumed you were asleep.
I don't sleep much. But that doesn't stop me from enjoying the company of a comfortable bed when I spot one.
After that fight at the Quentin Carnival,
I can't get too comfortable. Not so long as Sabretooth.
he is your quarry?
I guess you could say that. Though he's definitely changed.
From what I have seen, he should not...
I've been tracking and fighting him for decades. If he was easy to handle, trust me, I would have put him away for good ages ago. This last time, though, he's gotten even more deadly.
Then I hope you can rise to the challenge. Does not look like you are planning to stay long. Some find our abbey to be a bit unnerving.
Oh, this place is nothing. You'd be surprised at some of the places I've rested my boots.
You talk like that, now you have to tell me some stories.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I've been all over the planet. And a few other planets besides.
Other planets?
Yeah. We're not alone in the universe, you know. There's the Kree, there's Skrulls, there's the Brood. Most aliens you're better off avoiding, but there's a few good ones out there. I'll tell you though, after a while, all you really care about is a nice soft bed. I see the way you're looking at me. Who's this mysterious guy hanging out in my place all of a sudden?
Perhaps.
Tell you what, I've got a little break between people trying to kill me, so let's have a little chat.
What do you know about this Johnny Blaze?
He's a flaming jackass. Used to be known as the Spirit of Vengeance, until even his attitude got too bad for that job. Seems like he's really committed to the carny life now. Must be the funnel cakes and fried candy bars.
Do you think a man like that is up to the challenge before him? Guarding the Parchment of Power is not a task taken lightly.
Yeah, we faced some vile customers together. He may not have the flaming skull thing anymore, but he's got guts where it counts.
How long have you known Sabretooth? Seems like you two have a history.
His real name's Victor Creed, and you're right. We've got bad blood going back a long time. Believe it or not, we used to be teammates and pals. Kinda.
They say familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah, well, they get things dead on sometimes. Didn't take me long to notice he wasn't exactly playing with a full deck. Creed and I have long since chosen to follow different paths. Yet somehow we keep ending up at the same friggin' destination.
You seem like a nomad, but surely you have a place you call home.
I guess you could say Xavier's place has been the closest thing to a real home I've ever had.
Who?
Oh, Professor Charles Xavier. He's got a swanky place outside of New York City. A private school. Lots of space and plenty of interesting folk. It's a lot like your Abbey here. Except Charles has a baseball field.
Baseball?
Yeah, if you got interest, I'd be happy to explain all the rules sometime.
You seem to know everyone. I assume you know the Midnight Suns as well.
I know some of these kids. Didn't know they got themselves a band name.
Who do you know?
Magic, for instance. She's the kid sister of a buddy of mine, Pyotr Rasputin. I call him Colossus.
Interesting. You and she have similar attitudes.
Maybe because we have similar backgrounds. I grew up in Canada, surrounded by wolves, and she grew up in Limbo, surrounded by demons.
Which place is worse, Canada or Limbo?
Oh, Limbo. They don't have hockey.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
It's been a pleasure. If you...
Hunter, you there? I'm in the library. It's super important you meet me here ASAP.
That looked...
Nice work out there, newbie.
What are you reading, Nico?
A limited edition print of the Book of Thoth.
The Book of Thoth? Where did you find a book of such rarity?
I didn't. Someone just left it out. Weird, too, because I was looking for a book on chaos magic so I could understand Wanda's grimoire a little better. I didn't think I was gonna find any, since Caretaker probably hid or burned every single text on the topic. But, poof, here this was, waiting for me.
It does seem to be one of the centers of supernatural activity around here.
You feel that too, huh? Sometimes when I'm in here, all the hairs on my neck stand straight up. But in a warm and fuzzy, friendly ghost kind of way.
Find anything helpful in it?
I did. There's a historical account of an ancient Egyptian pharaoh who was struck by a dark madness after reading a page from an old book called The Scrolls of Chthon.
Wait, that is another name for the...
Darkhold, I know. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the first case of corruption in recorded history.
Was this pharaoh's corruption ever purified?
Hold up, I haven't gotten to that part of the story. So the legend goes that nothing could cure the pharaoh until this traveling light worker came along, laid his hands upon the pharaoh, and recited an incantation. The pharaoh came back to his senses and returned to his good old classical Egyptian disbody self.
Sounds like the best possible outcome was reached for everyone involved.
Well, not for everyone. So like, when the Lightworker recited the incantation, he absorbed all the pharaoh's corruption into his own body and, died.
He did not survive?
No. But the lines of the incantation he used are scattered throughout this book. I'm gonna have Magic help me transcribe them and see if we can use them to cure Wanda.
Let me get this straight. You and Magic plan on piecing together a 100,000-year-old incantation that worked once and killed the person who said it?
Yes?
Well, if you want to save Wanda, you will have to take risks.
100%. Well, I'm gonna find Magic, see if we can make a dent in this transcription. I'll give you a shout when we do. Until then, not a word about this to anyone.
I saw this thing to a four-story the west side. Maybe your new sanctum.
Tony, I can't think about that now. The sanctum is just home. It's part of me.
I know. Just thought it might cheer you up.
Is Steve Rogers everyone's ideal dad? I see it.
Something on your mind?
How do you lead people?
Inspiring words? An elevated position?
Well, not you specifically.
That's an easy question with a complex answer. Tell me this, what type of leader would you follow?
Before I follow anyone, I need to trust them.
Sometimes a leader has to step up amidst a chaotic situation.
No, but when leaders do...
Interesting. Now think about it from a leader's perspective.
I'm not entirely certain.
I found there's no right way to lead, but a heck of a lot of wrong ones.
But there must be ways to rise...
The best advice I ever received was...
And how have you led?
I always did what I thought was right.
Doing what is right is not always enough. When that happens, how do you recover?
I don't dwell on my mistakes, but I have to learn from them. It's a Ideally, leadership humbles you, especially with teams structured like ours. You need to inspire before you can command. Everyone who leads comes to their own conclusion. Let me know.
Next time. I can see you are still upset, Ileana.
Of course I'm still upset. Caretaker continuously stonewalls. You would think she would have learned by now, but I guess not. She should trust us more.
If you were to be completely honest with yourself,
How could I? She keeps too many secrets.
distrust only breeds more distrust.
Neither Caretaker nor Tony told us she gave the pay. They should know he's one of the least safe people on the planet. Now all that stands between this realm and Cathan, entrusting it to him was a mistake.
Blaze is weak. His soul is already as black.
You see the error in their judgment too, then.
I do.
Blaze has the parchment, and I cannot change that. Let's just hope he can hold on to it. to share something with you. Something I have never shared with another.
Magic,
When I was at Professor Xavier's school, I would listen to this album in my room all day.
after your time in Limbo,
It was a lifeline, but it made me no friends.
you are not alone now.
Good, you noticed. The others would not understand. But I know you will, as we both have so much in common.
Limbo may appear to some like a...
Miss it? Sometimes, yes. I miss the... It is the only... This record reminds me of...
And I look forward...
Okay, enough talking. Let's listen to the album.
Hunter?
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. Morning, Blaze. Want to do some Spirit of Vengeance?
From what I understand about Blaze...
Oh, hey! Didn't know I had an audio. If we're gonna be working with Blaze, and he starts hanging out at the Abbey, I mean, he's the original Spirit of Vengeance, the real Ghost Rider. How the hell am I so...
You do not want to follow in Blaze's footsteps.
Really?
I think the wisest thing to do would...
Look at me. I'm standing here in the middle of this and I still don't really feel... It's not like I got that... I mean, look at you.
I do not fear be...
Hooey! Hell yeah!
Just continue to do what must be done, without...
Well, thanks for the heart-to-heart, or demon... See you around...
Come on, Blaze, show yourself. I'm running out of ideas.
Don't worry. That much big asshole energy can't hide from
You have more faith in our tech than I do.
us in the tech, more in you.
Looks good to me. Tony and Dr. Strange may think they're the epicenter.
How is the search...
Nowhere. I've scoured every rat hole on the monster truck shows, stunt cycling extravaganzas. I'm telling you, Hunter, if I have to spend one more hour scanning digital...
Perhaps there is a silver lining...
There is? Because I...
Think about it. If the great Captain Marvel cannot locate him...
But I'd still like to find him. If not for securing the parchment, I don't... Well, I'd love to continue with the chit-chatting.
Do let me know when you...
Don't worry. I'll be so freaking... Come on, Blaze. Come out, wherever you are.
This isn't working.
The map table? Should I get Tony?
No, I mean Midnight Suns, Avengers, and now X-Men. The Abbey. None of it's working. And I have no one to blame but myself.
I've been saying that since you woke me up.
Leave the crappy stand-up for Tony, kiddo. There are bigger issues. 3 teams under the same roof, all fighting for different reasons. Nothing to bring us together. It's not too late to change that. If Agatha were here, she'd tell me... No, it doesn't matter. She isn't here.
So... about Agatha.
I know you miss her, kiddo. She used to keep us from butting heads as much as we do.
No, I meant...
Wait, I need to say this. I've been less than my best without her at my side. Especially to you. But this is the wrong time to talk about the past. About Agatha.
All right. What now?
I'm calling a meeting.
When?
Tonight. I'll spread the word. Find me after your mission. We can go there together.
All right.
I gotta say it. Hanging with you has been a major confidence boost. Well, sort of.
Sort of?
Have you seen the people we've got cruising around this place? Tony's a genius, Strange can do practically anything, Cap is a friggin' icon, Carol can fly the solar system and the fighter jet, and then there's me, with a flaming demon in my head.
A flaming demon in your head is far from mundane.
Yeah, it's cool, but not, top shelf cool. Not like those other guys.
Do not let it rattle you, Robbie. Have faith in yourself.
I don't know. I don't want to mess up and disappoint anyone or, worse, get someone hurt. I made that mistake once before and I have absolutely zero desire to do it again.
Trust yourself. You have the right skills. And if you need backup, Sparky is always with you. Trust in the demon.
Sparky's great, but I make the judgment calls. And my track record is iffy at best.
We all mature in different ways.
Yeah, I hear you, Hunter. And, I appreciate you seeing the best in me. Even if the best is Sparky.
I think the best of you is yet to be discovered.
Hunter, hello.
Hydra forces are transferring some of their equipment out of this area, and you have a chance to intercept it.
Still holding their entry.
You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
I hear ya.
Together, we are unstoppable. I'm on. They cannot possibly match your strength. Here we go. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Target confirmed.
You all share the same brain?
Engaging target.
Your end is near.
They got some backup coming. You're sure about that?
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key.
Should do the trick. Get on the ugly one. You looking at me? I'm gonna rip you a new one.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Now it's mine. Hope you're ready. Crude, but effective.
They've destroyed one of the crates. Focus on getting the other keys.
As ordered.
Fresh meat coming in.
Still coming this way.
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to that key card. You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
Bad luck for you.
Now that was something.
Coming at me now. Still getting better after all these years.
They're trying to flank.
That looked like it hurt.
Someone order. I am impressed. That's the move.
I'll have it. Support units on the move. Your death won't be in vain.
All Hydra knows how to do is bleed.
Another crate is armed to blow. You don't have much time. That was the last crate. Wipe out the remaining Hydra forces, and let's get you home.
Done waiting.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Not looking good for you.
Now that was something.
Nice move, bub.
That's one shipment Hydra won't be receiving.
Hey, kiddo.
Hello, my dear.
What are you doing here?
Whenever Sarah was this nervous, I used to keep close. A look, a smile, a touch on the shoulder. It always helped. I can't do that now, of course, but death can't stop me from watching over her.
Why would she be nervous?
I don't know. I think I'll stay and find out.
I dislike this.
She didn't call this meeting lightly.
How do you know?
Because I've called meetings like this before.
Such a charming location.
What, no predictions?
As I have mentioned on many occasions, often in your presence.
But if you could...
What would you suggest I do? Waste my considerable talents on a goal?
So you do know...
I have my suspicions.
What a waste.
You know what this is about?
No, but it will be a
Any...
Not really.
I think she's gonna yell at...
Why do you...
An auspicious...
Nobody knows what this is.
Not really.
Whatever.
This is...
The meeting?
No, meeting out here. Why not the common room?
I'm always wary of impromptu team meeting.
Why?
It's usually when people get...
You have been fired?
Me? No. But I've had to call those meetings and...
Short notice for...
What do you...
From the set of her jaw.
You know how long...
I do not. Why?
Robbie and I had plans.
Big news, whatever it is.
How can you tell?
I've known Sarah long enough.
Everyone's here.
You sound like you're...
That's... I could use a...
What did you always tell me? Hesitation is a gift.
It is absolute cruelty to use my own words against me. Time to tear... Thank you all for coming. Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would. And that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Cathan. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Whoa there, if anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
And if anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
Every one of us bears responsibility for our failure.
Hey, I just got here.
Except for Logan.
I'm sorry. I'll try to do better.
And Parker. He is fine.
Oh, okay.
But the rest of us spend our time at odds. We have accomplished next to nothing since my return. Unless you count losing ground to my mother.
She will destroy everything you know, pollute all you love. In this, she and her followers are unified. To serve Lilith is to serve Cathan. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven. I will grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
See? The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter? Are you willing to lead us against your own mother?
There is no better person for the task at hand.
Confidence is good for a leader. Arrogance?
You think I'm arrogant?
I hope not. But we're your team, Hunter.
It does not matter how I lead. Hate each other all you want, as long as you stay in my shadow.
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tax. We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals. Look, there's no question these kids have heart. We can't do any of this without them. But this isn't our first apocalypse, and experience beats heart any day of the week. Boss, I need to know where we stand on this.
What I say, we do. There is no power behind the throne, Tony. Your team is here to carry out my will. If you cannot get behind that, go back to the ruins of Avengers Tower.
Oh, damn, Hunter!
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up. Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside.
If you need an answer, I do not know if you are ready.
That's not fair, Hunter.
Fair is not going to stop my mother. The big picture is the only one that matters.
That's enough for tonight. I want all of you to reflect on what we said. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the Hunter. So that's it.
I still do not see...
They're finally thinking of something...
I had no idea this...
Kiddo, you have no poker face. For the others to...
Was Steve in on this?
No, but he respects you. And I had a feeling. If he hadn't suggested you take the...
That is all I needed.
Tonight, we pulled the plunger and set...
Is that
In the 70s, Agatha insisted I pick up a hobby.
Why do I know about pin...
Perhaps it's the universe telling you to challenge me when the...
Think I could take...
No, you...
Don't know about you guys?
I had...
Really?
No. Sarah spoke with...
What advice?
Which was a mistake.
I could have...
For the team?
No, to watch you turn the Abbey upside down and shake it like tambourines. Next time...
Did you plan this with...
Not what I expected.
Is that good or bad?
Right now?
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm happy for you.
Why would it be...
Huh. Good point.
I get what Steve sees.
Is that a...
With him, depends on the week. But for you, it's all And I called it, way before... Do you have any...
I don't know if I agree with everything you said.
What do you...
This is the first time I've felt like I'm I get it, we're in this together.
Every meeting should be like...
Yeah, for now.
What are you...
Kid, don't lose my respect.
You certainly know how...
You agreed with me.
Of course not. But you stepped up, you laid it out. Figure I'll be there when you...
Really?
Yeah, you're the obvious target, so I'll slip past why they tear... Still working out the kinks, but we'll get...
Don't know why I didn't see it. You're
You did not see...
It never crossed my mind. Most leaders I've... Steve doesn't, but he's also called Captain America.
So if I went by...
Oh no, don't call yourself that. And I'm not...
I didn't come here planning to put you on the spot.
You really think I can...
I know you can do this. So
I'm so proud of her. And you, of course. Don't pout.
I should have told you about Agatha.
Stop. Too long for this.
What, half a century?
Round down.
I know this team can...